Next video we got for y'all, being black in sports.
Do you play basketball? This is a question only 2 people in the world will ever be asked. One of them happens to be if you're tall. The second you go past 6 foot, you are now cursed to hear these words for the rest of your life. The other is if you're black. Like ding ding, do I look
Oh my goodness, my ears!
like LeBron James? I suck! In fact, I play tennis. But nah, people be acting like it's a requirement to play sports growing up black. You can literally be fresh out the womb and not a doctor talking about somebody put a ball in his hands this instant. Like, bro, can I at least learn how to breathe first? I remember my mom signed me up for Pop Warner when I was younger. There has never been a single day in my life where I liked football. I don't like watching it. I don't like playing it. I don't even like thinking about it. But to my dismay, put my goofy ass right up in there, and I quit the next day. Wasn't finna catch me on that hot ass field running around with cinder blocks on my shoulders. Sign me up for golf. Not to mention people just automatically assume you a D1 level recruit. Do you know how many times I got picked up first just because of how I look? Just for me to go out there and record a remarkable stat line of 2 points, 7 claps, and 30 fouls. Putting up straight flight numbers. But don't get it twisted. I'm not part of that black and can hoop stereotype. Like, I'll still drop a 50 ball on Cash Nasty nostrils. I'm just not considered.
I'll cook you, boy. I'll saute you, boy. See, you ain't never really been in that field, in that gym hooping for real, boy. I hit you out with the meanest Sam God cross behind the back, skip to the lane, get the layup. I'm telling you, and one on you. You will never see this. Like, you can't beat me.
I got great defense, but offensively, I play like LaMelo if he was 5'10". 99% confidence, 1% skill. And when people ask me why the fuck am I pulling from half court, I just say you gotta take crazy shots to make crazy shots. It's actually funny because I was hooping the other day, and bro, I was cooking. I'm talking about yams, collard greens, macaroni, all of that. But there was one play where I threw a bad pass, and this old head on my team gets livid. And he started talking to me like I was pussy. So I'm like, yo, old head, if you don't shut up and eat a dick. And he had the nerve to utter from his filthy lips, watch him out before I smack the shit out you. When I heard these words, my eyes gleamed with excitement because to his knowledge, my favorite sport isn't basketball, neither is it football. My favorite sport is boxing. So when
I knew it. Before he even said it, I already knew he was gonna say boxing. It was already in my cranium. I just knew it. I knew it. When he said my eyes gleamed with excitement, I was like, oh yeah, he must be a boxer. He must be skilled in throwing hands some way. And the only sport black niggas know, they're not doing MMA. They don't want to choke you out on the ground. They're doing boxing.
This to me, I couldn't help but just laugh in his face. I don't think I could beat everyone. In fact, OG was at least 230 pounds. Realistically, he's suplexing me through the planet. I just know that while he's seeing red, a stiff jab to the solar plexus will calm all that down. And this brings up a very good point. Being black in sports is dangerous. Motherfuckers be ready to throw their life away over some LA fitness runs. And don't let it be an outdoor court. Let you dare foul a nigga a little too hard. Now he walking back to his whip to grab his Drake. But I can't sit here and act like being black in sports is all bad. In fact, it's amazing. Exhibit A, athleticism. It's like damn near 1 in every 5 black kids was born with a 40-inch vert. Now, am I one of those kids? No! I had to get nerfed with the vertical of a retirement home resident. Shit, tragic out here. But what I lack in hops, I make up for in speed and strength. And athleticism is just the tip of the iceberg. If you're good at sports, you can get away with anything. Your grades can be hot buns. But let you drop 30 points last week. Now the teacher's acting like you a top student. Plus your aura is automatically maxed out. Shit not even fair, bruh. Like, how am I supposed to ever find a girlfriend when there's some random 6'11 nigga named Tyrone walking around with 30 D1 offers? Can we please patch this build in 2025? I've never been more humbled in life than when I was getting cooked by a 6'5" 14-year-old. I was running twos, and originally my mans was guarding him, but he was getting shit fried. So I'm like, yo, let me switch on them. He started frying me too. I'm talking about straight buckets on my knife. Business being this big.
Think about it. If you want to be running your homie the entire time, you already know your homie. You know where his links are, and he's getting fried. Do not switch unless your defense is way better. That's the only way. That's the only way.
14. Fuck was they feeding this little nigga? Playing this bitch? At this point, I think I made it pretty clear. I've talked about the pressure, the judgment, even the positives of being black in sports. But there is one thing we haven't covered yet. And that thing is the greatest black athletes to ever bless the Matrix just by simply existing.
Yep.
I'm talking about the best of the best, the cream of the crop. The niggas will make you question if your parents even tried. They didn't just understand the assignment, they submitted it early, got extra credit, and made the teacher cry. This finna be one of my proudest glazes for real, because these niggas deserve it. And starting off strong, we got one of the greatest combat sports athletes of all time. I'm talking about a once-in-a-lifetime type of talent. With over 300 wins under his belt, you can lock him in a room with Superman, Goku, and Diddy, and he still walks out that door unscathed. My only wish in life is that one day, every human alive except me can be lucky enough to get punched in the face by this man. It would be a dream come true. So ladies and gentlemen, starting off hot, we got Abraham Lincoln.
I'm thinking he finna say a boxer. This is Abe Link. Lost me.
Wait, I can explain. I know Abraham of AK's 45 doesn't exactly look African American, but did y'all forget he the one that freed my peoples back in 1863? He automatically gets the pass just from that act alone. And unknown to public knowledge, this man is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. I cannot make this up, twin. The 16th president of the United States, Abraham Chokeslam Lincoln, is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. Standing 6 feet and 4 inches off the ground, this nigga had a record of 301. John Jones ain't got—
What? I shut my hating ass up. I ain't no Abe Lincoln.
I shit on this nigga. Bro was a trash talker too. Talking about some, I'm the big buck of this lick. If any of you want to try it, come on and wet your horns. Which is basically 1800s for come catch this fate in a real way. Like imagine running up on a president thinking shit sweet, only for him to have you in a Play-Doh 10 seconds later. Now next up, we have an individual that I don't even want to put on the list, but I'm gonna do it on Fuck, here nigga, damn, it's LeBron. He's the NBA's all-time leading scorer now, but that's only because the nigga been playing for the last 10 centuries. I do like his fuck you 3 though. That shit go hard, not going cat. But that's about it really. Nothing really special to say about him. Now next we have arguably the greatest player to ever touch a ball. Football, basketball, ball set, it don't matter. Hailing from Chicago, this man gets it done on both ends of the floor. He is the sole reason I fell in love with the game of basketball. I mean a player so iconic, he had everyone in the galaxy trying to mimic his shot. The one and only Lonzo's balls.
My nigga, you keep surprising me. You just pulling names out your ass at this point, bro. What do you mean?
Not Lonzo himself, his ball. Now Lonzo is one of my 2 favorite players in the NBA. The other is Amin Thompson. But none of this is bias. Not only is he the greatest player to ever play for Chicago, he's the greatest player to play for the Lakers too. Lonzo once threw a no-look pass so smooth, it cured COVID. Lonzo, if you watching this, the
all right, this nigga's glazing. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I see why it's gonna be one of his
practice glazing. An offense is so tough, King. If it wasn't for injuries, you would have 17 MVPs, 35 championships, and 600 All-Star appearances. I honestly don't need to say anything else. You guys already agree with me that Lonzo is the GOAT, and that's why I mess with y'all, bro. Real recognize real.
Like you right.
To close out this legendary list, I had to bring out a true speed demon, a man that shattered world records. Whole countries cheered when he touched the track. His name alone can send chills down the competition's spine. So to end this list off right, I give you Scooby-Doo. I'm done. Like everything else in life, being a black athlete has its pros and cons. While there is a ton of pressure, challenges, and expectations, none of that matters when you got a 40-inch vert. So yeah, being black in sports is lit. But let me know what your favorite sport is. And who's your favorite player? If I don't see any Lonzo Ball, Vasily Lomachenko, or Amin Thompson in the chat,
I guarantee you're not gonna see any of those, buddy. My favorite sport, basketball. Favorite player, Kyrie Irving. Come on now, these are understandable. You can be mad at these. These are actually like understandable players. Like, dude, Kyrie can cook your favorite player. Kyrie's taking the shit out your favorite player. We ain't gotta talk about that. We don't gotta talk about that. For YouTube and Twitch, because I'm leaving on both sides, feel me? For YouTube, I ain't gonna lie. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that post notification button so you never miss another video. You feel me? What else was I about to say?